Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you've been bleeding blue and silver for decades or you're just starting to catch Cowboys fever, you've come to the right place. If you're a die-hard fan, don't forget to subscribe for all the latest news, game updates, roster changes, and everything you need to stay on top of your favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. And today, we've got a story that is taking the NFL world by storm. Something big, something nobody really saw coming. Get ready, because after years of rumors, speculation, and what felt like wishful thinking from fans, it's finally happening. Amari Cooper is coming back to Dallas. Yes, you heard that right. The same Amari Cooper who once wore the star on his helmet, made breathtaking catches in AT&T Stadium, and became one of the most reliable and elite receivers in the league is officially returning to the Dallas Cowboys. The deal is done, the ink is dry, and the return of one of the most beloved receivers in recent Cowboys history is now a reality. This is not just another off-season move. This is a major moment that could reshape the team's offensive identity heading into the 2025 NFL season. Now, fast forward to the 2025 off-season. That same front office has had a change of heart, or maybe a realization. Insiders say it was Jerry Jones himself who reopened the conversation about bringing Cooper back. What changed? Well, despite being traded, Cooper continued to be productive in Cleveland. He remained one of the league's top route runners, a dependable playmaker, and a quiet leader. Jerry reportedly never stopped watching Cooper's progress and admired how he carried himself both on and off the field. With the NFC more competitive than ever and the Cowboys looking for that extra spark to finally get over the hump, bringing in a proven weapon for Dak became a priority. After meetings with head coach Mike McCarthy and new offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, a consensus was reached: if the numbers worked, Cooper needed to come back. And now here we are. The numbers did work. The deal is done. And Amari Cooper is once again wearing the star. Details of the contract are still coming out, but sources suggest it's a 2-year deal with a guaranteed portion that's front-loaded for cap flexibility. The base value is reportedly around $34 million, with performance-based incentives that could take it up to $40 million. It's not just a smart move financially, it's a statement. Dallas isn't waiting to contend, they're going all in. Bringing Cooper back isn't just about adding talent, it's about restoring chemistry, comfort, and leadership. Cooper and Dak Prescott had one of the most seamless quarterback-receiver relationships in the NFL during his previous stint with the team. Their timing, especially on third down and in the red zone, was almost flawless. Dak's passer rating when targeting Cooper was consistently among the league's best. Reuniting that kind of connection changes everything. It forces defenses to adjust, it opens up space for other receivers, and it gives Dak a familiar, trusted option in the clutch. So what does this mean for the rest of the offense? Starting with CeeDee Lamb, he's not going anywhere. If anything, Lamb stands to benefit immensely from this move. Since Cooper's departure, Lamb has taken over the WR1 role and has grown into one of the best young receivers in the game. Now, with Cooper back in the mix drawing defensive attention, Lamb will likely have even more opportunities to make plays. Brandon Cooks adds another dynamic element with his speed and precision. Put it all together, and you've got an offense that looks incredibly deep. And don't sleep on tight end Jake Ferguson, who quietly had a breakout season last year. With so many weapons on the field, opposing defenses will have their hands full trying to keep up. Even on the other side of the ball, this move is sparking energy. Defensive leader Micah Parsons tweeted a short but powerful message when the news broke: "Let's get this ring." That tells you everything you need to know about the mood in the locker room. The entire facility reportedly shifted into a new gear the moment the Cooper deal was announced. Players are locked in, motivated, and ready to chase something big. For a team that has flirted with greatness in recent years but always fallen short, this feels like a true turning point. The message from the front office is clear: the Dallas Cowboys are not content with just being good. They want to be great. After a disappointing end to the 2024 season, changes had to be made, and this move might be the biggest of them all. For years, fans and media critics alike have accused the Cowboys of being too conservative in the offseason, of failing to make bold moves when it counted. That narrative is changing right before our eyes. From acquiring defensive talent to now reuniting with one of the best receivers to ever wear a Cowboys uniform, this offseason is shaping up to be one of the most aggressive and impactful in recent memory. Analysts across the sports world are taking notice. NFL Network's Good Morning Football crew reacted live to the news, calling it a game-changing move. Even ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, never one to hold back his criticism of the Cowboys, admitted that this makes Dallas significantly more dangerous. Former Cowboys legends like Michael Irvin and Tony Romo have both expressed their excitement, with Romo going as far as to say that this gives the team a legitimate shot at making a deep playoff run, maybe even more. And let's be honest, with Cooper back in the fold, anything feels possible. Of course, there are still questions. How will Cooper fit into the new offensive scheme under Brian Schottenheimer? Can Dak stay healthy and perform in the biggest moments? Will the offensive line hold up and give this trio enough time to work their magic? These are all fair concerns, but what can't be denied is the momentum this move creates. The Cowboys have filled a major need. They've brought in someone who already fits perfectly with their system, and they've signaled to the entire league that they are not playing around anymore. The buzz in Dallas is real. Cooper jerseys are flying off the shelves. Season ticket holders are more excited than they've been in years. Sports radio is lit up with callers talking about what this team can now accomplish. And Jerry Jones, well, he's enjoying every minute of it. Known for his flair and his passion for making headlines, Jerry is once again at the center of a move that could define the entire 2025 season. In a short statement, he said, "Omari's a Cowboy at heart. He never stopped being part of this family, and we are thrilled to have him back where he belongs." That says it all. Amari Cooper himself has yet to hold a full press conference, but insiders say he's thrilled to be back. He still owns a home in the Dallas area and has maintained close relationships with several players on the roster. For him, this isn't just a business move, it's personal. It's about unfinished business. It's about redemption. It's about writing a new chapter in a story that was always meant to continue. The anticipation for training camp has now hit a whole new level. Fans can't wait to see how fast Dak and Cooper rekindle their chemistry, how the new offensive pieces fall into place, and how this team begins to take shape heading into the preseason. With expectations soaring and the league watching closely, the Cowboys have made one of the boldest moves of the offseason. They've brought back a difference maker. They've restored a proven connection. And they've reminded everyone that America's team is still chasing greatness. A month ago, nobody would have guessed this was even on the table. But today, it's the new reality. And if this move works out the way it's supposed to, we might one day look back at the moment Amari Cooper returned to Dallas as the exact moment everything changed for Dak Prescott, for Jerry Jones, and for every fan who has waited far too long to see the Cowboys return to glory.